welcome back to Penny's Reading Corner. Today we are going to be reading When Aiden Became a Brother. And to get everybody caught up again, this is a book that's banned. This summer we're focusing on banned books. So, yeah, let's get started. When Aiden was born, everyone thought he was a girl. His parents gave him a pretty name. His room looked like a girl's room, and he wore clothes that other girls liked wearing. But Aiden got bigger. He hated the sound of his name. He felt like his room belonged to someone else. He always ripped or stained his clothes accidentally or on purpose. Everyone thought he was just a different kind of girl. Some girls had rooms full of science experiments and bug collections. Lots of girls didn't wear dresses. But Aiden didn't feel like any kind of girl. He was really another kind of boy. It was hard to tell his parents what he knew about himself, but it was even harder not to. It took everyone some time to adjust, and they learned a lot from other families with transgender kids like him. Aiden explored different ways of being a boy. He tried out lots of names until one stuck. They changed his bedroom into a place where he belonged. He also took much better care of his new clothes. One day, Mom and Dad had something to tell him. I'm going to have a baby, Mom announced. A baby? Aiden said. Does that mean I get to be a big brother? Of course, said Dad, refluffing his hair. Aiden thought being a big brother was an important job for a boy like him. He wanted to make sure the baby would feel understood right away. The baby needed clothes, so Aiden and his mom went shopping. There were so many choices. Would the baby be like seahorses or penguins better? Are you having a boy or a girl? Asked a lady. Aiden didn't like when people asked if it was a boy or a girl, and hoped the baby wouldn't hear yet. He was glad when Mom just smiled and said, I'm having a baby. The baby's room needed to be painted, so Aiden and his dad went to the hardware store. Dad chose a gallon of sky blue paint, and Aiden added fluffy cloud white. Are you excited for your new brother or sister? Asked the paint guy. I'm excited to be a big brother, Aiden said. The paint guy looked confused. Aiden could tell that he wanted to ask a different question, and he was glad to have his dad there. The big rollers were fun to paint with. This room feels like being outside, Aiden exclaimed. He always felt trapped in his room before before they fixed it, but this new sibling wouldn't have to feel that way. You're right, said Dad. Let's make some shapes with the clouds. Every baby needs a name. Aiden loved getting to choose his own, but he remembered that it had been hard for his parents to let go of the name they gave him. He looked for names that could fit his new person, no matter who they grow up to be. Babies need someone to read to them, so Aiden practiced and practiced and practiced. Dad wanted to teach Aiden how to change diapers. Maybe later, said Aiden. He decided that picking flowers for his mom were more important. Two weeks before the baby due date, Aiden started to worry. Maybe he should have picked different clothes. The blue walls might be too bright. He wished he could ask the baby which name they liked best. Mom came to tuck him in. Are you feeling okay, sweetie? She asked. Aiden put his hand over where he thought the baby's ears would be. Do you think the baby will be happy with everything? He whispered. I don't want them to feel like I did when I was little. But what if I get everything wrong? What if I don't know how to be a good big brother? Mom hugged him tight. When you were born, we didn't know you were going to be our son. We made some mistakes, but you helped fix them. And you taught us how important it is to love someone for exactly who they are. This baby is so lucky to have you, and so are we. The next morning, Aiden found the box of when he was an old baby. In the pictures, he looked so different. It had been easy, but he liked the boy. It hadn't been easy, but he liked the boy he was growing into. Maybe everything wouldn't be perfect for this baby. Maybe he would have to fix mistakes he didn't even know he was making. And maybe it was okay. Aiden knew how to love someone, and that was the most important part of being a big brother. And that was when Aiden became a brother. I really enjoyed that book. I like the concept of accept people. Sure, you make mistakes, but you can fix them sometimes. Yeah. But I enjoyed that book, and I hope you did too. And make sure you tune in next week for...
Hello world, it's me again, I'm Dad!